Now, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has accused the BJP of doing a somersault on the Kachativa issue ahead of the Lok Sabha election. Speaking at an election rally last evening, M.K. Stalin claimed that the government had given wrong information under the RTI Act to an individual belonging to BJP. Of course, this meant Annamalai. He claimed that in 2015, the then Foreign Secretary S. Jaishankar stated that Kachativ had never been a part of India. In fact, M.K. Stalin went on to attack the BJP for creating stories and a drama for political rhetoric ahead of elections. This issue has also become a huge issue in Sri Lanka, with the Sri Lanka journalists, the Sri Lanka media speaking a lot about it. This has also garnered a lot of discussion in Sri Lanka. And remember, Kachativa, an island that is in the controversy right now, has been one of the very key take and gives between Sri Lanka and India decades ago.
வெளியுறவுத்துறை அமைச்சராக இருக்கக்கூடிய திரு ஜெய்சங்கர் அவர்கள் 2015 வெளியுறவுத்துறை அமைச்சர் செயலாளராக இருந்தப்போ கொடுத்த தகவல்ல கச்சத்தீவு இந்தியாவோட பகுதியா எப்பவுமே இருந்ததில்லைன்னு தகவல் கொடுத்தாரு. இப்போ தேர்தல் வருதுன்னு தங்கள் விருப்பத்துக்கு ஏத்த மாதிரி தகவலை மாத்தி கொடுக்கிறாரு. இந்த அந்தர்பல்டியன் மூணாவது கடந்த பல ஆண்டுகளா கச்சத்தீவு பற்றி நாடாளுமன்றத்தில் கேள்வி எழுப்பினப்பெல்லாம் அதுக்கு உரிய பதில் சொல்லல. எத்தனையோ பேர் ஆர்டிஐ விண்ணப்பம் போட்டப்பவும் தெளிவான தகவலை கொடுக்கல. உச்சநீதிமன்ற விசாரணை இருக்குன்னு பதில் சொல்லாம இருந்த பாஜக அரசு ஆர்டிஐ மூலம் எப்படி தவறான தகவல் தந்தாங்க?
And I'm being joined by my colleague Dharni at this point. So Dharni, while a lot of people may see this issue around Kachativa in Tamil Nadu, correct me if I'm wrong, is this an issue that has now become what the BJP has raised as Kachativa vis-a-vis fishermen's concerns, fishermen's lives, that now the DMK seems to be posing against Kachativa?
Well, during every election, season in Tamil Nadu, Kachativa has become a political controversy. In fact, in 2014, during the parliamentary elections, then Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha also raked this, issue, and it was a political matter of debate. And at that time, we have to remember that, JDMK had good election results. So this time also, Tamil Nadu BJP Chief K. Annamalai had filed an RTA application, and based on the response he received for the RTA application, he is, alleging that Congress and the DMK colluded, and they gave away Kachativa to Sri Lanka without much fights and efforts. And of course, we saw Prime Minister and External Affairs Minister Jaishankar also talking in the same lines. But as far as Tamil Nadu's ground reality is concerned, the issue was definitely a talking point for a day or two. But right now, the talks about Kachativa seems to be subsiding, because the DMK, on the other hand, they've taken up the strategy of, better, tax returns, and the state government, the central government not providing flood relief funds to the state of Tamil Nadu. In fact, today the DMK has approached the Supreme Court. The ruling DMK government in Tamil Nadu has approached the Supreme Court against the union government, telling that despite Chennai and southern regions of Tamil Nadu are facing two massive floods in the month of December, the central government has not released any flood relief fund to this, to the state as part of NDRF. It's been 2.5 months almost since the floods hit Tamil Nadu, but we are yet to receive even a single rupee. So the DMK seems to be focusing more on the flood relief funds, issue than the Kachativa one. They're telling that the BJP itself is bringing this issue up a long gone ago issue, like now with their political gains, and the people of Tamil Nadu, they've heard about the controversy of, surrounding Kachativa. They've discussed it very elaborately for decades now, and this is not really going to help the BJP win votes in Tamil Nadu. Rather than talking about Kachativa, we'll talk about the flood funds, which is the immediate need at the moment, is what the DMK pertains to be saying.